works. I'm fine. So I wasn't nervous about graduation. It's always very exciting to be here, but one of the graduates just said to me, "I'm looking forward to your speech." Whew, so I hope I don't disappoint. You know, the theme today is unleashing and unlocking potential. And potential seems to be something that people think that you reach and you stop, but you don't. I listened to what our esteemed MC was saying about me and all the different things I've done. And all it reminded me was that I had many opportunities to unleash my potential. So let's talk a little bit about what potential is, what it means, and what you're going to do with it. To do that, we first need to understand what it means and how you unlock your potential. So what is it? It's the latent ability, the untapped reservoir of skills, talents, qualities that may be developed and lead to future successful and usefulness. The possibilities of your life are endless. And we all have the potential or the ability to grow and change, develop goals, and achieve them. Potential does not have an ending point. You may have heard people say that that person has not yet reached their potential. But you can meet your potential over and over again. And someone else doesn't make the decision whether you've reached your potential or not. That comes from you. So how do you use potential? Remember, it's not a guarantee of success, but rather a foundation for growth and achievement. It's the skills and abilities that you already have and the education that you get to be able to use those. We all have areas of strength and weaknesses that may or may not allow us to meet a particular goal, but we have the opportunity. Potential is context specific. What one person is capable of doing may be different what someone else is able to do. Think about it this way. So if you've got a plant that you've put in great soil, it's got great sunlight and great water, the potential for it to grow is pretty big. However, if you've got a plant in poor soil that doesn't have enough light, they don't have as much opportunity to grow, and the potential for them is more limited. It's important that we and you create an environment that fosters growth and provides you with the necessary resources to reach your potential within a given situation. So how do you recognize your own potential? You can identify your potential by reflecting on your own strengths, your own weaknesses, your skills, your interests. Self-awareness is crucial for recognizing personal potential. Let me give you an example. So when I was younger, I wanted to be a medical doctor. And as I went into college and started taking courses, I realized that I didn't like biology and I didn't like dissecting things in the lab. So I didn't really have the skills and abilities that would lend themselves well for me to be a medical doctor. But that doesn't mean that I didn't have potential to do something else. So how do you realize your potential? Set clear and achievable goals. You've all just done that. You set a goal, you enrolled in a program, and you completed it, and today you're graduating. Continuous learning. And continuous learning doesn't mean you have to go back to college all the time. It doesn't mean you need a degree program. Maybe it's professional development. Maybe it's a certificate. Maybe you're learning on the job. But that continuous learning is what's going to help you determine what you can do and what you can't do. Effort and persistence. Realizing potential requires hard work. It's not easy to do the things you've done. It's not easy to have accomplished what you've done today because I'm guessing most of you are working and have families and have other obligations. So it's hard work and persistence that's really going to help you to be successful. You need to recognize that potential is not fixed. It can change over time, be adaptable, and willing to reassess and readjust your goals and strategies as circumstances evolve or as opportunities present themselves. Oftentimes, it's an opportunity that you don't see coming where you might reach your biggest potential. Remember that you want to take risks. Sometimes realizing your potential may require stepping out of your comfort zone and taking calculated risk. Embrace opportunities, even if they come with uncertainty. You know, there are some things that keep us from reaching our potential and are barriers to reaching our potential. And mostly there are three of them. The most significant barrier to not being able to unleash your potential is your own self-doubt and fears. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh, I'm afraid. I don't know if I'd be successful. That little voice in your head that says, you're just not good enough. Fear is a very close companion to self-doubt. It can paralyze us, preventing us from taking that first crucial step. The good news? That you all took the first step of unleashing your potential by enrolling and completing your degree at Nexford. Congratulations and be proud of yourselves. The second thing that can keep you from not reaching your potential is a lack of motivation. Hard to get started, you know you have work to do, but you can't get to it. We get stuck in a comfort zone of what we know and familiar with, but we're unable to try something new and step into the unknown. And the last thing is external factors. Things like family responsibilities, things like social expectations, financial expectations, or feeling like you don't have the support needed to try something new. While all these are real, important, and challenging, they're not insurmountable. Many successful people have overcome significant obstacles on their path to success. Here are a couple examples. Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty and faced numerous challenges, including abuse and discrimination. Despite these obligations, she became one of the most influential media moguls in the world, hosting the Oprah Winfrey Show for over 25 years. Malala Yousafzai. Malala, a Pakistani activist for female education, survived a near-fatal gunshot wound a gunshot wound to the head by the Taliban when she was just 15 years old. She recovered and continued her advocacy for girls' education, becoming the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, faced numerous setbacks and financial difficulties during the early years of his companies. He persisted through multiple failures and is now known for innovations in electric cars and space exploration. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison for his involvement in anti-apartheid activities in South Africa. Upon his release, he became the country's first Black president and played a pivotal role in ending apartheid and promoting reconciliation. These individuals serve as powerful examples of resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome significant obstacles on the path to success. Their stories demonstrate that adversity can be a stepping stone to greatness for those who persevere and maintain a positive attitude. In closing, unleashing potential is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. It requires self-awareness, resilience, continuous learning, and the courage to face our fears. Do not allow anyone to tell you that you will never reach your potential, because they don't know what your potential is. You do. You can unleash your potential over and over again. As you leave this room, I challenge you all today to take the first step toward unlocking your potential. Identify your strengths, set goals, embrace failure, and cultivate a growth mindset. Together, we can unleash our potential and create a brighter, more fulfilling future for ourselves and those around us. Go mad. So now, to the very important part of the day. All the graduates, please rise. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Higher Education Learning Commission located in the District of Columbia of the United States of America, and on behalf of the Board of Directors of Nexford University, I confer upon you the Bachelor of Business Administration or the Masters of Business Administration degrees. You have earned these with all the rights and privileges.